Hey, what's up, dudes? My name is Peroz. Welcome back to more tutorials and things, and welcome to my fancy green screen. And today we'll be learning how to do bullet waves.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro there. I don't know what I'm doing with the green screen. I thought it'd be fun. The main thing I wanted to use it for was to walk out onto After Effects and really like fill in some things that I might miss, or really like exaggerate some things that you guys need to remember for the tutorials. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So look forward to more like goofy green screen shit in the future, because I think it's really funny. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I don't know. But bullet waves is a really cool effect. It can be quite subtle, but it can have a lot of impact. So we'll jump straight into it. So you got your comp here, you got your clip. You want to put a marker down right as your dude starts shooting, and when he stops, pretty normal stuff here, I feel. So last bullet like there, bada bing bada boom. So we've got this little area here, and we want to make a solid, and we'll just call this radio waves. So if you didn't know, Baker Toots actually did a tutorial on this like 10-12 years ago, something crazy like that, and I'm very aware that he's done one, but I wanted to do one myself. It's basically the same, but just for the new people here. So we will go and find radio waves in our little effects and presets there, and then we go, and you can see it's just like expanding circles, basically. Alright, now all the settings are really up to you. You definitely got to mess with it a lot depending on what gun you're using. Sometimes, you know, using the SMG, so you want the circles to come out a lot faster and whatnot. So we're just going to go across a little bit, and we're going to go frequency to like 4. So the frequency is like the amount of like circles, and the expansion is like how far they go. So I want this to be like pretty solid, like 20. Yeah, so this is probably okay. Probably. It will do. And then we have all this other stuff that I don't really play with. Lifespan can be set to like 5, 10, 5, something like that. Just so it sort of like fades out a bit. We will go down here to stroke, and we will change it to white. And we will change the start width to like 10 maybe, and the end to like 35, maybe 50. Something like that. Looks pretty alright to me. So just make sure you're happy with all these values here, the frequency, expansion, whatnot. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to use the luma from this to create the bullet like waves. So first we got to drag on a fast blur real quick, just to blur these out just a little bit. Put it on like 5, something like that. That looks all good. And then we're going to pre-compose this. We'll just leave it in radio waves comp 1. That's fine. So if we jump in here, we can see and play with these waves still if we need to change them. Then we will add a adjustment layer, and we will just call this, just to make it easier for you guys, we'll call this displace. Sorry, I know I have a habit of like leaning this way away from my mic. I'm working on it. I can't put my mic arm anywhere else. Look at this shit. It's painful for me as well, man. And I don't want to put it back there because it ends up in front of my screen and my face and shit. So yes, sorry, a little rant there. So we want to go displacement map, drag that onto our adjustment layer here, and we will choose our displacement map layer, and we will make it the radio waves comp 1, and then we'll just change these to luminance, both of them, and we'll just bump this up to like 10, wrap pixels around. And then if we go to the radio waves layer here, press T to bring up the opacity and put this down to like 5. And as you can see, we have yeah, some shots going off. Not bad at all, not bad at all. We can also change this to like 2 maybe. We can maybe even come into radio waves here. We can make these like thicker. So start width can be maybe like 25, and end width can be like over here somewhere. That way we have, it'll give us like bigger waves. And maybe they're coming out like a little bit too fast, so I can change the frequency to like 3, leave the expansion on like 20. Cool. And if you want this to start from, you know, when you're shooting, you just push them both to the end there like that, and they should start emitting sort of within that same range.
It's green screen Peroz here. With a helpful tip that you should probably mask out or rotoscope or mask prompter, whatever you have. You should mask out. Yeah, mask out the gun. Mask out. That way the bullet waves don't affect the gun. It doesn't look like shit. I forgot to do this here, and I forgot to explain this. This is where like my green screen comes in handy. Nice. Cool. Bye.
Even just sort of adjust this a little bit more. There we go. So it's quite a subtle effect, but you can make it really cool. I mean, you can do a lot more with this, but you know, it's up to your creativity. You know, I do my best to just give you the base effect, and then a lot of it is your creativity. Like, I don't want to just give you guys specific values and you guys really like learn nothing. Like, get creative with it. Do your own thing. Like, you could like add some turb displays to this, which should be around here somewhere, so they're not like quite like perfect circles. You know, put this on like 20 maybe. On like 2, just so they're not like perfect circles. Give the whatchamacallit an expression, the evolution, so it's all sort of like warping all over the place. You know, it looks pretty cool, just so it's a little bit different, something like that. You can't really tell that well. You can also like bump up the displace if you really wanted to have it like really affect your comp here. But that's basically it. I think it's like a really good effect that not many people use. Like, if you got a spray clip and you don't know what to do with it, literally just chuck this on, maybe even like add some twitch, some shake, and some whatnot on there, and it'll look pretty mint. Pretty short video today. I mostly just wanted to like test out my green screen, but I have been really busy. I do have a really cool edit coming out. It'll be on the solar channel later next week maybe. I'm not actually sure because I haven't actually quite finished it. Yeah, it's almost there. But as always, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next Friday. Don't forget to join the Discord, and don't forget to leave any questions in the description. If you have any, I always reply to everyone. Yep. I'll see you later. Maybe I'll do some more green screen stuff. I don't know, but bye bye.